Welcome to Activate Your Alignment online meditation journey and 21 day challenge. My name is Harmony Quaker, and I am the author of Align Living and Loving from the True Self. And I'm going to be your guide on this journey. Today, we are going to explore discovering our own internal polarities. So, an internal polarity are two seemingly opposing energies within ourselves. They seem to be at conflict with one another. And when we are identified with our conditioned self, so hyper identified with our ordinary mind, our conditioned patterns, and rejecting or disowning aspect of ourselves, we are experiencing an internal polarity. And so at this point in your journey, you have already differentiated from your conditioned self and been in the practice of getting space from the conditioned self. And you have already been in the practice of owning and claiming aspects of your shadow. And these are two experiences that support the working with our internal polarities. And so today we are going to build on that work. So, with that, I invite you to close your eyes and turn toward yourself. Take a nice, loving breath. Again, being in the practice of welcoming everything you find within you, noticing and welcoming. And as you settle into your seat, just want to remind you that you can move or reposition yourself, get more comfortable, and really align your spine, finding the midline of your body up through the crown of your head with the inhale and exhaling down the midline, all the way down through the root to the core of the earth. A couple breaths like this, reconnecting to your alignment with the source that beats your heart. Inhaling up through the crown and exhaling all the way down the midline through the root. So, with your awareness and your breath, you're touching the higher chakras above your head, and you're exhaling through the energy centers of the body down past the lower chakras all the way to the earth. As you connect with your alignment, I just want to remind you that the study of alignment is the study of what pulls us out of alignment, because that is how we find our way back. And with that, I'd like to invite you to contemplate the sentence stem. I cling to this so I don't have to feel that. Just contemplating, what do you cling to? And what do you avoid feeling by clinging to this? An example is I cling to perfectionism so I don't have to feel worthlessness. or I cling to isolation or aloneness so I don't have to feel vulnerable. There are infinite options here. We all contain multiple polarities. Just take a few more breaths, contemplating your own internal polarity. And each aspect of the polarity holds its own energetic quality and its own somatic quality in your body. I'd like to begin by inviting you to feel into your body to that aspect that you cling to. I cling to this. What is this? The perfectionism or aloneness. Feel that in your body and take the shape, the energetic, embodied shape of this aspect that you cling to, that your conditioned self holds on to. And then say it out loud, whatever that word is. I cling to perfectionism or whatever that is, and just feel that and say it again. Feel that movement, that familiar movement in your body. And then moving to the opposite, the thing that you're trying to not feel, and feel that in your body so that I don't feel this. What would that feel like in your body? Really moving into it and expressing it with your movement or your shape. And saying that out loud, the worthlessness or the vulnerability or something else, whatever's there for you. I don't want to feel ... And then moving back and forth. So moving back to the other one. I got to be perfect. I got to be alone, whatever it is. And then moving to the other one so that I don't feel this. I don't want to feel worthless or vulnerable. And at your own pace, moving back and forth, feeling each shape in your body and breathing and feeling that fluidity between those two poles, these two opposing energies. And just a few more times back and forth, exploring that polarity with your awareness, your shape, your breath, your movement. A couple more times. I have to be this so that I don't feel that. Just feel both in your body. Oh, and then very slowly coming to the midline between the two of them. What lives beneath? What lives between these polarities, these two opposites? And find that shape in your body. So, for example, if the polarity is I cling to perfectionism so I don't feel worthlessness, I'd be feeling into the space between those two where I'm humble and flawed and still lovable. And I'd feel into what that feels like in my body. So, exploring for you the midline of this polarity that you've just identified. And feeling into the shape of that, the dignity, the power, the strength of what lives in the midline. And then lowering your hands and taking a couple breaths, breathing up and down the core of your being, your alignment with the source that beats your heart. Just feeling into the truth of who you are. If this polarity is what pulls you off center, really feel into the truth of your alignment and give that a voice. Say it out loud, whatever the words of that truth are for you about yourself, about who you are, at the core of who you are. And then taking a few more breaths. And when you're ready, slowly opening your eyes and continuing this exploration through the journal prompt for today, where you journal about your own internal polarities with this sentence stem. I cling to this so that I don't have to feel that. If you'd like, you may also explore an alternate sentence stem, which is, I want others to see me as this so that they don't think I'm that. That is another beautiful way to explore your own polarity of your conditioned self and your shadow. Thank you so much for practicing today, and I'm wishing you great ease as you live in love from your alignment.